Hello.
Naka na ba, Coach?
Good. Yes, here we
Okay.
are. Go live.
Good morning, good afternoon, and or good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to our Bloom Shine Group Live. I'm so delighted and honored to be here with all of you again. It's always such a joy to gather together, grow together, and shine as a community, right? So today we have a very exciting, empowering topic to talk about. It's about mastering mastering attraction marketing. So there are 7 keys to growing with purpose and authenticity. So we have actually, and also we have 7 amazing speakers. Wow, amazing! Huh? So it was lined up. Each one sharing a special key to help you grow not only in your digital business but also in purpose and authenticity. So, get your notes ready, right? Your the viewers, not you, and you're definitely going to walk away with powerful insights tonight. So, by the way, to introduce myself, my name is Emmanuel Garcia. Or you can also call me Wells. I'm a Christian, a husband, a proud father of 3, and a professional musician from the Philippines. As I always say, the most exciting of all is that I'm also a digital business owner. So I'm originally from the Philippines po. My dad is from Paquil, Laguna. My mom naman is from Pililla, Rizal. So I kind of grew up in both places. Actually, from 1 to 3 elementary, first grade to third grade, I was in Binyang, Laguna, and then 4 to 6, I was in 4 to 6, Paquil, Laguna. So I graduated elementary in Paquil, Laguna. And then in high school, I decided to go move with my parents in Manila. So in my high school days, I was in Arellano University, and my college ko naman, UST Conservatory of Music. Ayan, ang dami ko nang naikwento sa sarili ko. So, anyways, stay tuned and take it away, Sis Ivy. Introduce yourself first.
Good evening, everybody from Texas, USA. This is Ivy Joy Celestino. I am also originally from Iloilo City, from the Philippines, and to be specific, Iloilo City. I am a mom of 2 boys, and I'm working as a critical care registered nurse, night shift, and I am always grateful to be off on a Monday to be with my Bloom Shine group. So bear with us as we discuss the mastering attraction marketing to be shared with you so you can be one of us. Take it away, Coach Stephanie.
Hello, hello. Good evening. Time check. Also in Texas, 8:16 p.m. Magandang umaga, hapon, o magandang gabi wherever you are. Hello, hello, fellow healthcare workers, immigrant out there. Mabuhay po kayong lahat. I'm so blessed to be here with everyone is here. We're missing Mona, but hopefully she can make it up for tonight's Bloom Shine live series. And originally po, to introduce myself, I'm originally in from the Philippines. Was born in Davao but grew up in Manila po. I am a wife, a fur mom, proud digital business owner, mentor, and a coach. And by profession po, ako po isang physical therapist dito po sa Texas, USA. So glad to be here and salamat po for the opportunity to be here. Now take it away, Tita Ma.
Tita Malet.
Oh, sorry. Kala ko. Hi, magandang umaga, tanghali, gabi sa inyo pong lahat. My name is Noleta Ranza sa inyo pong ibang hindi nakakakilala sa akin. I'm here in Virginia, USA, East Coast. At time check, it's 9:18 po sa akin dito dahil East Coast po. And I'm originally from the Philippines din po, but tubong Pampanga po. So Kapampangan ko po. And I'm a nurse, so healthcare worker din. I'm a nurse and grandma, mother, and a wife. Welcome po sa aming Bloomshine Live again. We're so excited for our topic for tonight. So sana po magstay kayo sa aming topic ngayon hanggang sa end. Live or replay at mag-comment lang po kayo at sana po ay magustuhan niyo po kaming lahat. At Sis Marites, it's
Thank
your...
you, Tita Mulet. Happy birthday once again. So,
Thank you.
warm greetings po. Kamusta po ang lahat? So, happy Monday na naman. It's August 11. Time check. Same with Coach Daphne and Sis Ivy. It's 8:18 here in Illinois. Nandito na naman po kami para mag-share po ng about our business. So, makikilala niyo po kami dito ng lubusan and sana wag kayong mapapagod panoorin kami every Monday. Stay tuned lang po at bubusugin namin kayo ng mga karagdagang informations about our business. So, sa mga hindi po nakakakilala sa akin, ako po si Marites Lucas Raimundo, originally from the Philippines. Proud Ilocana, naimbag nga bigat, aldaw ken grabe ikada kayo amin nga awan labas na. So, I am a caregiver and a proud digital business owner. So, thank you. Take it away, Sis Maita.
Hello, Bloomshine! Hello sa aming po mga audience. Kamusta po kayong lahat? Si Maita Castillo po, tubong Taal, Batangas, but grew up in Las Piñas. Ang aking pong background is in graphic design and now running multiple home-based business. I'm a mom of 2 wonderful boys. At ngayon po, dito po kami nakatira sa Henderson, Nevada. It's 6:20 sa amin po namang side of the America. Yeah. Get well soon, Sis Mona, and belated happy birthday, Tita Milene. And
Thank you.
po kayo and let us know where you're tuning in from para ma-shout out namin kayo. Welcome. Go ahead, Brother Wells. The floor is yours.
Thank you. Bakit ba parang nagiginaw ako ng konti? I have to admit I'm a little nervous today because this is actually my first time hosting a group live like this, right? So please bear with me. But I'm grateful for this opportunity, and I know we're all here to support and uplift one another, right? So, without further ado, let's get started. I will be talking about the topic number one. Which is the power of authenticity in attraction marketing. So, bakit nga ba mahalaga ang authenticity? Ano po? Kasi yung tunay na connection eh. People want to connect with genuine stories and real experiences, not overly polished messages. Yeah. Recent findings shows that 88% of the consumers say authenticity is important when choosing which brand to support, and then 94% naman yung they remain loyal to transparent brands. So in today's digital world, sawa na ang mga tao sa sobrang curated, ang sobrang perfect na marketing. Kasi nung araw kailangan perfect, di ba? Siguro ganun nung araw. What they really want is something na totoo. Yeah, something real and sincere. Now more than ever, brands need to be authentic. Hindi na madaling magtiwala ang mga tao sa mga brands na parang laging flawless, di ba? O kaya masyadong scripted, sabi nila. So, gusto nila yung may puso. Yeah, may puso, parang GMA 7, di ba? Tama ba 'yun? May puso. Yung may totoong kwento, may pinagdadaanan, ika nga 'yun. May mga paninindigan sa mga isyung mahalaga, di ba? That's where real connection starts. Kapag naging totoo at saka transparent ang isang brand, it builds trust. And yung trust na yan, yun ang nagiging foundation ng long-term loyalty. So in short, mas naniniwala ang tao sa totoo, 'di ba? Hindi sa presentation lang. So, yung pagtitiwala na tumatagal. Authenticity isn't just fleeting. It builds credibility and loyalty. Consumer feels safe when they sense honesty and vulnerability in your messaging. So, another thing is that paano mo ba mapapakita yung authenticity, 'di ba? Authenticity. Yung ikwento mo lang yung journey mo, sabi nila. Yun ang yung suggestion. Ikwento mo yung journey mo, share your story, anong pinagdadaanan mo, mga challenges, pati yung mga maliliit na mga successes na maliliit. These moments make you relatable and human, of course, 'di ba? Hindi parang AI tayo, 'di ba? Authenticity isn't about projecting perfection. It's about sharing the genuine, often messy reality. So, yung transparency, sabi nila, is equal to yung kagandahan daw. Don't hide mistakes or setbacks. Kapag hindi perfecto, mas nakaka-relate ang audience mo. Honesty goes a long way, di ba? So, more engagement, less selling. Yung real unscripted videos drive up to, sabi nila, 78% more engagement and invite genuine conversation instead of just pushing sales. So, um, may tanong, why this works for attraction marketing? Kasi magdo-draw siya ng tamang tao. Those who resonate with your values will naturally attracted. Hindi mo kailangan i-chase sila pagka ganun, di ba? Long-term trust and loyalty. Hindi lang likes, nagtatagal at saka nagre-recommend rin sila dahil sa connection at saka sa tiwala. So, may naalala tuloy ako na ano, yung gustong-gusto ko yung kasi sabi nila kahit na hindi perfect, 'di ba? Ang tawag dito, yung ads ni Kima, 'di ba? Hi Kima, if you're watching, I'm promoting your ad. But anyways, gusto ko yung I like the fact that yung sabi niya, "Oh, I think I ate a bug." I was like, "Oh man, I always remember that." And that is something na I mean, siguro nga sa katulad ng sabi ni Tita Offie, kung ako 'yon, I'm gonna do it again. Which is mas yung nilabasan nung kanyang ginawa, talagang tunay na tunay. Kasi nagtuloy-tuloy siya, 'di ba? Yung bang hindi kailangan perfect pero makikita mo yung tunay na siya. So, 'yun ang isang message doon po. So, all right, thank you so much for giving me the space to share about authenticity. It truly is our how you call it, superpower, authenticity. And now I'm excited to introduce our next speaker who will talk about how to start showing up when you're new. So again, pati tuloy kaya pala ko si Sis Ivy, siya pala yung number 2 yung susunod sa akin. Kaya take it away, Sis Ivy Celestino.
Thank you, Kuya Wells. Then thank you for this great topic. Our second key is if Kuya Wells had talked about authenticity, this time is how to start showing up when you're new. I consider myself always as new, as always learning in this community. So we will give you example. I mean, we will discuss to you what to post when you feel like you have nothing to say, how to build your confidence before you feel ready, simple actions to build visibility and trust. And you don't need to be an expert, you just need to show up with a heart. So if I always considered myself new because I'm always learning from all the from whatever everybody is posting. Since we are attraction marketing and we deal with it digitally, so we're doing digital marketing as in short. What to post when you feel like you have nothing to say? Well, some would share their journey as a new one. I have nothing to share. I know I have no end result yet. So I will share my own learning journey. You can post that, what you're learning from the training and from the book that you've read and from your experience. It's because not all of us are born entrepreneurs and have gone into entrepreneurship. So we have a different career, and you can do that, like to compare your career before, and this is your side hustle or your new career. Also have behind the scenes moments, like a photo of your workspace, your current view, your your coffee with a short caption or about what you're working on. Also, daily gratitude. Like sometimes we forget about this, but gratitude is a big thing. Like you have to list 3 things you're grateful for, uh, not only for your on the personal side, but only on your business growth. Inspirational and real life um, quote. Sometimes it resonates with you, and whoever will reads it will also have can resonate with them, and you can explain it in your own words why it matters to you. How to build confidence before you feel ready. Start small. Use Talk to one person. Like imagine your ideal audience is a single friend you're helping, not a crowd. Like for me, like I'm talking to my fellow nurses. Like I'm talking to one of the nurses. Like um, are you tired of being a nurse already? like 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 all other nurses, but because it speaks about me, I may also ask them that what if they feel like the way that I feel. Um, Leverage the repetition. Confidence is built through consistent action, not before it. So as you're doing it repeatedly, you're confident that you can do it. Start small, like commenting or liking other people's posts before making your own videos, and also use practice posts. Share your story when it feels where it feels less permanent and more casual. The third thing is simple daily actions to build visibility and trust. In the world, in this digital world, visibility and the trust, you follow somebody because it's visible to your social media every time, and you trust them that they will give you value. So you can also start by showing up your face daily, like those good morning video stories, like your reels or your go lives. Share something helpful, because in this digital marketing, we educate, we entertain, and we give a value, like a tip, a resource, or a tool to audience that could use also daily, or just like what you are doing. um, Document and don't overthink. Post what you already are doing instead of creating from the scratch. So I mean, whatever is a now, you can post that, or so that you won't be overdoing it, like starting from scratch, or you might, or the end result, you might not post it. So you don't need to be an expert. You just need to show up with a heart. Just like everybody else over here, we showed up. We share our time. We started from zero experience, but we grew because we showed up consistently over here in our Go Lives. Um, like I'm not here because I have all the answers. I'm here because I care enough to share what I do know and keep learning alongside with all of you. So in closing, if something in your heart is telling you there's more out there, more freedom, more purpose, more possibilities, don't ignore it. You don't have to have it all figured out to take the first step. In our community, you'll find the tools, the mentorship and support to help you grow at your own pace. You just need the willingness to show up and the heart to learn of what we're doing. So this might be the door that you've been waiting to open. So might as well connect with one of us. This is only one key, and there's I believe 4 or 5 more to go. Stay tuned,
Wow.
Brother Wells.
All right. Such a great tips, right? Start small. Just put likings, commenting, as Ivy said, and show up. We just have to be. We don't have to wait until we feel ready, right? So just showing up with heart is already enough. So, sabi ni may konti lang natandaan ko, don't overthink. Minsan nag-overthink. So anyways, let's keep going. Our next speaker is ready to share. Let's hear from Sis Maita Castillo.
Hello again. Pasensya na kayo kung may maririnig kayong mga kalansing ng kutsara at tinidor. I'm on the dining area and my boys are eating at the moment. Anyway, ang aking pong topic ay, ano ba ang aking topic? Creating curiosity with your content. So, sabi nga ni Brother Wells, be authentic and Sis Ivy shared kung ano yung mga pwede nating i-post, right, as our content. Pero, syempre, kailangan nating mag-leave ng space, ng curiosity. Hindi natin dapat sabihin lahat, right? So, in that way, how to make people ask you about your offer without pitching. Yun nga, you have to leave some curiosity. So what is curiosity marketing? It's sharing little pieces of your story or lifestyle so people want to know more. You just give them a hint, tips, a pic of the sceneries or like that. So not the whole thing. So why it works? Alam niyo naman, ang mga tao natural na curious, right? People love mystery. And ayaw nila yung chasing them. You're not chasing them, they come to you kapag na curious sila. And it feels natural, not salesy. So how to do it? So just like Sis Ivy said, storytelling. One way is storytelling. Share a real moment with a result, but not the product or the company's name. So example, I used to work 10-hour shift. Now I make ang ipapakita ko sa content ko. Now I make extra income in a day, right? Something like that. Yung mga usual na post natin. Or probably I used to work long hours and I have no time for my kids, but I will post something that I'm spending time with my kids or I'm cooking food for them. And so yun yung storytelling. And then another way is showing your lifestyle. Show the benefit of the business, the benefit that we get from the business. So example naman dyan, like for me, ang akin kasing why and branding is to have more time and retire my husband early. So kalimitan kong pinopost yung lifestyle namin is we have date nights, we're together doing the grocery, yan, mga ganyan. So, then the next point is the art of saying less. So, think of a movie trailer, 'di ba? Pag ina-advertise nila yung coming soon na movie, they just show the highlights of the movie. You don't show the whole story na, 'di ba? You leave give them enough to be curious. Yan. So, ang example naman dyan, for example, something exciting, for example, someone reach out to me, yan. So syempre makikurious sila, ano kaya yung reach out na yun? Sino kaya yung nagre-reach out sa kanya, ganyan. And then, so ito naman yung mga easy post ideas to live curious content. Like yung mga before and after moments, pero wag mo syempre ilalagay yung brand or company that you're doing, and then behind the scene snapshots, celebrating small wins, tapos mga quotes that fits your journey. So, in summary, don't give it all. Just share hints, share the benefits that you get from the business, real moment, and leave out the details. So they lean in and ask, so what do you do? Yan. So, ayun po. So if you are curious to what we are doing, please reach out to any of us. Maganda yan that you are curious. Remain curious, and your next step is to get answer to that curiosity. Reach out to any of us. So that's it for me, Brother Wells.
Wow, thank you, Sis Maita. I love how you share the power of saying less to spark curiosity. So that's such a game changer. Less pressure, more connection, di ba? So now let's hear from our next amazing speaker, our very own Coach Daphne.
Hello everyone. I would say hello, Tito Ian. Happy birthday, Tita Molet. Belated happy birthday. Ayan. So, ang topic ko naman is, pasensya muna kayo bago ang salita. Just in case my Papi Pipito says hi to everyone. Just ignore him. So, my topic for tonight, guys, your content attracts. So, your conversions convert. So, ayan, ang lagi natin pinag-usapan, ano ba? Anong ipopost ko for today? Pero I always say, posting is just the first step, right? So, kailangan may content tayo that catches the attention. But your conversations, right? That's where the real connection happens. Hindi ka lang basta nakapost. Kailangan yung may engaging. So, think of it like yung para ka nagpa-plant ng seeds. Your posts are your seeds. Like, show your story, sabi nga, show your value, show your journey. Yun ang mga seeds na ipaplant mo. Your conversations are the water. Siya yung nag-nurture ng trust, help your seeds grow into a real relationship. Eventually, into partnership. Yan ang dalawa. Kasi mahilig ako mag-plants, right? So, yun ang example natin tonight. So, example, yung target audience ko, yung ang gusto kong maka-work with are hardworking professionals, immigrant breadwinners, katulad nating lahat, di ba? So let's say I post about working full-time kasi physical therapist ako. I still work full-time. So while building my online business, I'm going to, nag-post ako, no? Someone commented, wow, I don't know how you balance it all. instead of just replying thank you, I send a warm direct message. Yan. Ano ako guilty dyan? I would just say thank you, but really, what we should do is direct message the person, and I would say, for example, hi Anna, thanks for the comment earlier. I know a lot of us work long hours and still have family responsibilities. How's work been for you lately? Ayan, 'di ba? Nagtanong ka, 'yon ang tanong. Yan ang example how you're going to answer those questions by nag-comment ng ganun sa inyong post. When they ask, so what do you do? Yan ang common na question, 'di ba? Instead of saying I have an online business, masyadong generic, 'di ba? And say something that connects to their heart and their situation. Yan ang attraction marketing. Like yung sinasabi, I help hardworking professionals and breadwinners create an extra income stream online so that they can support their families, save for the future, and still have time for what matters. Yan. Without giving up the career that you love. Kasi ganun naman talaga ang ko. I'm a working professional, but I have another resource like my online business to gain extra income kasi I want to plant seeds now. I don't want to wait until in the end, bago ako mag-start ng business, right? So, yung mga direct message ko flow is like this. For number one, acknowledge their world, diba? I totally get you. Yan. What you mean is that I used to come home from long shifts, pag maraming overtime, and still think about how I could prepare for my future. Lagi ka na magtatrabaho, right? And help my family back home. Yan. Always acknowledge where they're coming from. Number two, share your reason. That's actually why I started the online business, to create a second income stream while keeping my career that gives me to have more time freedom. Kasi yun naman, di ba? Lahat tayo gusto natin ng more time because, time is precious kasi if you let out the time pass by and just work, then, you cannot get back the time. Another one is offer without pressure. Ayan. You don't chase, di ba? Yun lang ang may gusto. So if you'd like, for example, I can share what I do so you can see if it could work for you. No pressure, just information. Hindi ka pushy. Ibibigay mo lang yung mo, no. You always say posture, di ba? Kung ayaw nila, okay lang. Hindi ka yung parang you don't beg. Go live. Paano tayo mag-go live? Yan. Isa rin yan sa mga paano tayo like show, like for example, you're in a place and then you want to share, where you're at. Yan, isa sa gusto ko kasi traveling. And also, when you do also go live, you always do like a hook, like a catchy phrase. For example, have you, like for example, diba? Have you ever posted something online who got likes or comments and then wondered, now what? Yan, yung mga ganon, di ba? Yun yung mga ganon na mga how to attract so that you can ask them questions, they can ask questions, and you can start communicating because communicating and engaging and connections are part of the di ba? Yan yung nagpa-plant ka ng seeds by posting go live. And then as you converse, you engage them, and that's how you grow in this business. Your content is your magnet, sabi nga. Your conversations are bridge to trust. So, connect with your audience. Connect with the people that comments and likes with you. Just don't heart, just connect with them and trust it that what turns curiosity into decision. Yan ang magtuturn yan. And for example, share yung mga story natin, personal story, and actually direct message them about your story, why you started the business. And also encourage action. Next time someone engage you in your post, don't say just thank you. Oh my God, ako yan. Start genuine conversation. That's where the magic happens. So, at wag natin kakalimutan, call to action lagi. So, lagi nakikita nyo, if you're curious how I build my business this way, send me a message and I'll walk you through it. Ayan. Ganyan ang mga, how you convert, diba, sa attraction marketing. Ayan. That's all for me, folks. Thank you, thank you.
Wow,
Hope you learned something.
that was that was gold. Okay, content brings people in, but it's like the conversation that builds real trust. But thank you, Coach, for those helpful tips. So let's continue with our next key. Take it away, sis Marites.
Thank you, Kuya Brotherwell. So, yung topic po namin is connected with each other, yung mga topic po namin. So, ang sa akin po is consistency over perfection. Alam niyo po na isa sa pinaka-powerful na natutunan ko sa excuse me, journey ko bilang isang online entrepreneur is yung consistency over perfection. Marami kasi sa amin na business owners, sinasabi ko na po, natatakot mag-start o magpatuloy kasi feeling namin hindi kami ready. Iniisip lagi ng iba ay kailangan mo na maganda yung camera, kailangan perfect yung grammar, kailangan ayos na ayos yung background. Pero to be honest, hindi po yun ang hinahanap ng audience. Hindi sila naghahanap ng perfect. Ang hinahanap po nila ay yung totoong tao na consistent na nag-show up. Ako, I always remind myself, although hindi ako yung posting ng every 2 hours, every 3 hours, no, hindi po ako nagpo-post ng ganun. Pero nag-show up po ako. I always remind myself na yung audience ko doesn't need yung perfection. They need yung presence. Kasi kahit gaano kakagaling, kung hindi ka consistent magpakita, mag-show up sa audience mo, hindi ka nila makikilala. Hindi sila magtitiwala sa'yo. Think about it, parang yung favorite mong tindahan, biglang bukas ngayon, sarado bukas, bukas ulit sa makalawa. Tatanungin ko pa, would you still be loyal? Of course, hindi na po. Kasi kung everyday bukas sila, kahit hindi perfect ang araw nila, nandyan sila, ikaw rin babalik at babalik ka sa store na yan. Ganun ko po ikino-compare sa business na yung consistency mo, nagtatanim ka ng tiwala sa puso ng audience mo. Kahit busy ka, kahit pagod ka, kahit feeling mo walang nanonood, just keep showing up. Kasi minsan yung araw na feeling mo walang nakakapansin sa mga post mo, yun pala may isang tao na tahimik lang pero nai-inspire o natatamaan sa mga pinopost mo. At bilang isang araw, siya yung magme-message sa'yo na alam mo matagal na kitang pina-follow at finally ready na ako. Hindi kasi namin alam kung kailan darating yung breakthrough namin. Pero ang sigurado, hindi siya darating kung hindi ka consistent. So, paano maging consistent kahit busy? Simple lang po, parang sa akin. Nag-create po ako ng small and doable habits na pwedeng 1 post a day lang muna o kaya isang quick story sa Facebook or sa Instagram o magpadala ka ng messages sa mga tao to check them out. Hindi kailangan yung abrupt na lahat, hindi kailangan perfect kasi kapag nag-focus ka sa perfection, madali kang mapagod. Pero kapag nag-focus ka sa progress, araw-araw may growth ka. So, always remember, hindi mo kailangang mag-viral para mag-grow. You just need to show up again and again until people can't ignore you anymore. So, kung may araw na iniisip mo, wala naman sigurong mangyayari kahit mag-post ako. Kasi ako ganun ako eh. Parang ilang beses kong iniisip yung ipopost ko kasi talagang kinakabahan ako every posting ko sa totoo lang. Pero ang iniisip ko na lang, I need to show up. Anyway, later mawawala din yung kaba ko. Ngayon yung ginagawa ko kasi every post, every story, every live, parang seed yan na itinatanim at darating yung panahon, makikita mo yung bunga. Kaya sa mga fellow business owners namin, wag ninyong hayaan pigilin kayo ng fear of imperfection. Progress will always beat perfection. Show up, stay consistent, and watch how your consistency turns into momentum, and momentum turns into results. So, kung ano man po yung itsura nyo, sige po, ipakita lang ninyo basta mag-show up kayo every day para makita po nila na your business is always open and you are consistent. So, yun lang po ang may share ko ngayong gabi. Salamat. Thank you, Kuya Wells, for your great topic.
Wow, ang galing naman. So it's not about being perfect, sabi ni Sis Marites, ano? Yung progress, sabi niya, ano? Progress always beats
Perfection.
perfection. Yeah, that was a good point. So thank you to those tools and mindset tips, Sis Marites. So let's keep going, and the next speaker is Tita Molet na. Wala si ano ha. Si Tita Molet. Let's welcome Tita Molet. The topic will be content that converts from likes
Yes.
to leadership.
Thank you, Wells. And for my topic, it's, you said it right, content that converts from likes to leadership. So, here's the thing. So, ngayon sa online, sa mundo natin ngayon, kahit sino naman ay maaaring makakuha ng mga like, di ba? Kahit sino ay maaaring mag-post ng magandang picture, isang nakakatawang mga meme, o isang mabilis na reel na nakakakuha ng mga view. Pero ito ang totoong tanong. Ang mga tulad ba na yun ay talagang humahantong sa mga tao na mas malapit sa pagtitiwala sa iyo or closer to trusting you o pagsunod sa yung pangunguna or following you as following your lead basically. Dahil kung hindi, ingay lang, di ba? That's just a noise. So, at hindi tayo nandito para mag-ingay. Nandito tayo para maging leader. So, ano talaga ba ang ibig sabihin ng conversion? So, beyond engagement ng ginagawa natin. Kapag sinabi nating content na nagko-convert, hindi lang benta ang ibig nating sabihin. I mean, moving someone from casual viewer to a follower, to a believer, to a customer or business partner. Nangyayari ang conversion kapag ang iyong content ay gumagawa ng tatlong bagay. Nagbibigay ng halaga, gives value, kaya mas mahusay silang lumayo dahil nakita nila ito, di ba? They walk away better for having seen it. Pinapakita ang iyong pamumuno upang magsimula silang magtiwala sa iyong direksyon. They trust your direction. Nag-iimbita ng action, so para alam nila kung ano ang susunod mong gagawin. So it gives basically it gives value and you lead with intention. Dito nagkukulang ang karamihan. So this is where most people fall short. They post without a plan. Nagpo-post para lang mag-post. Ngunit ang mga leaders ay nagpo-post ng may intensyon. Dapat itong sagutin ng bawat piraso ng nilalaman. Ano ang nakukuha ng aking audience dito? Diba? Paano akong pinoposisyon nito bilang isang tao karapat-dapat pakinggan? And what's the next step na hakbang na gusto kong gawin nila? What's the next step I want them to take? So, kapag ganyan ang iniisip mo, when you think like that, your content automatically stands out. It's not random and it's purposeful. So, at narito ang isang bagay na natutunan ko ng maaga. Ang mga tao ay hindi kumikilos maliban kung sasabihin mo sa kanila kung paano. And that's about the That's the power of a strong CTA. That's what you call to action. Okay? Kung binibigyang inspirasyon mo sila sa iyong video, tapusin sa kung nakausap ka nito, i-drop ang salitang handa sa ibaba. Handa. Like ready below. You know, if you're sharing a tip na end with, want to see exactly how I'm doing this? Message me the word info. So those are the call to action, not, you know, hindi mo sila wag yung wala ka lang gagawin. I-clear ng mga call to action ng mga passive scrollers sa mga aktibong, you know, yung mga authority yung mga active participants mo. Okay? So, at mangyaring huwag pansinin nito mga live na video, kwento at reel ang yung mga tagabuo ng mga authority builders. Huwag mo silang, don't overlook them. Yung mga live videos, stories, reels, they are your authority builders. Kapag nakita ka ng mga tao na nagsasalita ng live na video, patuloy na nagpapakita o nagbibigay ng mga real-time na tips sa iyong mga kwento, sisimulan nilang tingnan ka bilang isang pinagkakatiwalaang boses, hindi lang isang post sa kanilang feed. At ang pinakamagandang bahagi, hindi mo kailangan maging perfecto. That's the reason why I always do live or mga reels ko. I don't have to be perfect. That's why kahit na paano I just say it or what. So, you know, you don't have to be perfect. Okay? So, kailangan mo lang maging totoo. Mas kumukonekta ang mga tao sa tunay kaysa sa perfecto. Kaya tandaan, wag lang mag-post para makita, mag-post para manguna. You need to lead. Okay? Ang mga gusto ay maganda, ngunit ang pamumuno ay bumubuo ng mga pamana. At kapag nagpakita ka na may halaga, intensyon at isang malinaw na susunod na hakbang, ang iyong content ay magsisimulang gumawa ng higit sa pagkuha ng atensyon. Nagsisimula itong magkaroon ng epekto. So, kung ipinapanood mo ito na you know, if you're watching this and realizing your post might need a little more purpose, don't stress. We all start somewhere, but starting today, commit to making of every piece of content count. Give value, lead with intention, and don't be afraid to guide your audience to the next step. Yun lang po.
Wow. Wow, ang galing. Wow, so what an incredible way to close our 7 keys, right? Galing talaga ni Tito Marit magpaliwanag. So, that reminder to post not just to be seen, but to lead. That's so powerful. Thank you for ending us strong, Tita Molet. And then also, Coach, do you have anything to say?
Yes, before we go, let's sing happy birthday to Tita Molet. Ready?
All right.
Not
Or-
live.
Audio on. Audio on. Kuya Wells, take it away.
Sige, let's sing happy birthday. Ready? 1, 2, 3, sing. Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Tita Molet.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you. Thank you.